Hey, it's been a while since I made a video. A lot of things have happened. So this isn't one of those fun-loving, happy videos at all. Not like before. I find myself confused a lot lately. I'm confused by the idea that people are so hell-bent on tearing each other down. They want to hurt others, and I don't understand. I don't understand how everybody is going through the same shitstorm. Like, it doesn't make sense. Everybody has a story, but it is always the same. It is hatred. It is stress. It is hard work and little money. It is people who want more than you have to offer. It is crazy. Poverty is at its highest. Victims everywhere you go. You go to a grocery store, to the gas station, to the library, and the number of victims in that building outweigh the lucky ones by far. And it's amazing that any of us are half as sane as we pretend to be. But I think the thing that confuses me the most is the thing that my family and my friends, my coworkers, and the strangers that are lucky enough to hear my story, they all say the same thing, and I don't understand it. They tell me that what I'm going through is too much for one person. It's way too much. And that I am so strong. My friends say I'm the strongest person they know. And I can't wrap my head around it. And I guess because I don't know what it's comparable to. Like, what else am I supposed to do? I want to crawl in my bed and never get out. But that's not going to help my family. I want to lie down and cry every night, but I won't sleep. I want to run away. Like, seriously, just walk out the door, leave everything behind. But if I do that, then I will lose so much more than just my family. I'd be giving them up. I'd be giving up myself. I'll lose my name and my identity and the person that I am now and that I'm supposed to be. And I guess that's the person everybody says is so strong. But I don't know what I'm compared to. How am I strong? Because I won't give up. What am I supposed to be doing? What am I refusing to do in my situation? I want to scream at the skies and beg God for an answer. I want to punch somebody. I want to put this hurt on someone else, but it's not going to take it away from me. I want it to all end. But life isn't perfect. So why am I supposed to be strong? Our history books are laid out with the stories of the strong. The women who marched, the women who stood. I'm just another one. I won't have a chapter in the history. I know that. But I can't lie down when my foremothers refused to. And right now, I feel like a piece of paper tossed up in the storm, twisted and turning. And right now, I'm in the eye of this hurricane. It's calm, but I know the other side's gonna hit. I know the storm's not over, and I know that I will be back in the air, twisted and turning and confused, with no horizon in sight, with no idea of direction, lost in this void of human deceit. But the storm ends. I know it does. The storm will end. And I don't know if I'm going to come out clean, if I'm going to come out dry, or if I'm going to be soaked from head to toe with the weight of everything. But I know this. Hercules crumbled at the weight of the mountain. And all the movies and the stories and the cartoons about our great demigod Hercules, it all showed the same. The mountain, the weight of enemies and hatred, it always brought him to his knees. Every time. And it took him a moment. But he picked it up. He held it on his shoulders and he stood back to his feet. Hercules crumbles under the mountain, but he's strong enough to pick it back up and carry it with him. I am crumbling under this mountain, but I'm not going to lie down. I'm not going to just die. So, is that what others are supposed to do? Others do. They just give up, because I don't see that option. And I don't understand why that's an option for me. And why am I the strongest person when I don't feel strong? I just feel the weight of my world. They say have faith. It's so hard to have faith. Everybody tells me put it in God's hands. But God's not here. God's in our hearts. But He gave us free will for a reason. I can only ask that God shows the truth, but if the other person, the other side, chooses to hide in a cloud of deceit and lies, then there is nothing that God can do. But He can give me strength. He can give me the will to keep fighting. He can place my children in my path to remind me that resistance is futile. God, I hate Star Trek. But it's got some great one-liners. And one day soon, I'm gonna go back to making the happy videos. I'm gonna go back to laughing and being goofy. I'm gonna go back to being the person I am. The person that I'm on the path to being who I was always meant to be. This is just a bump in the road. But it's not a mountain yet. This isn't a mountain. This is a chip that I will take off of my shoulders. Because I'm not the strongest person. I'm just a mother fighting for so much more than myself. Because I am a goddess of flesh and blood, and we don't lie down. So bring it on, world. I've got your number. I want to ring you up, and I am going to tell you where you can take your bullshit, where you can take your pain and your anger, and I am going to hang up in your face because world, universe, powers to be, this is my life. You haven't seen strong yet.